Who are the Mythrusters? Adam Savage and Janae Heineman. Between them, more than 30 years of special effects experience.
Mythrusters!
So, Adam, what's the myth for today?
Well, today we're going to be talking about elephants. You see, a common myth is that elephants are better dentists than humans.
But elephants don't have dentists.
Well, that's the problem. Let's talk about the history.
A long time ago, the humans of Ikemenimini Mfuna discovered that the elephants of their village always had shiny tusks. They called the elephants Oquaklos. So the humans and the Oquaklos decided to have a friendly competition to see who would serve as the best dentist. But the results have never, ever been found.
Wow, that was intense. So what do we need to test this myth?
Well, obviously, we have to make elephant toothpaste to attract the elephants.
Okay, let's do it.
Hola, soy Esteban de la Rosa Rodriguez, and now we are in Game Corner. The overall reaction is 2 moles of hydrogen peroxide decomposes to 2 moles of water in 1 mole of oxygen. There are 2 reactions going on here. 1 mole of hydrogen peroxide reacts with 1 mole of iodide to produce 1 mole of water and 1 mole of hypoiodine. 1 mole of hydrogen peroxide reacts with 1 mole of hydrogen iodide to produce the final product, water, oxygen, iodide. Thank you for coming to Game Corner.
This was the myth that Adam and Janae were born to thrust. Joining them is Tori Belici.
Are you okay?
Nah, dude, I think I have to go to the emergency room.
You tripped.
Nah, but I really hurt myself.
And Carrie Byron.
So, Carrie, do you have any secret tips to your ponytails?
Spend $400 on dyeing your hair.
Alright, so to test this myth, we are going to be using goggles and gloves for our safety.
Remember, we're trained professionals with years of experience. Don't try this at home.
So, first,
Let me hop out the motherfucker Porsche.
put the hydrogen peroxide into the bottle. Hydrogen peroxide is in the bottle. Woo! Show some excitement.
Yay.
Okay, next we're gonna do some dish soap. Not too much. Mix it around a little bit. And lastly, the potassium iode. What is it?
Iodide.
The potassium iodide. We're gonna stand up for this one. If this works, it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna use this later, so I'm gonna.
Yeah.
It's like releasing some
Heat.
hydrogen peroxide, hydrogen gas, I think. Oxygen? It's releasing some sort of gas.
It's releasing gas. It's hot though.
It's just hot outside.
But like it's steamy.
Can we touch it? Well, don't touch it.
Don't touch it. So, Janae, I thought I was supposed to summon some elephants.
Well, you see, I did some of my research, and they're supposed to come in like 2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 days.
Yeah, you know, it's not an immediate kind of like, oh my god, elephant toothpaste, let me go. It's kind of slower than that, you know. You know, they may be big creatures, but they don't, you know, give them some break, okay?
Okay.
So now we have to wait about 2 to 3 days for the elephants to come. They have a degree in dentistry, and they went to the dentist school in Alameda. You know, they're close in distance, but we got to give them some time to get here. So, is there anything you want to say, Jermaine?
No, nothing to say. Just, you know, again, don't try this at home. We're professionals, as you can tell.
So, Jermaine, what do you think?
Well, I can't believe that actually worked.
Well, all I have to say is I told you so.
Well, then I guess we can call this myth busted.
Actually, we're on the Mythrusters, so the myth was thrusted.
Hey Sarah, we wanted to bid you a farewell. We were reminiscing about all of the memories this past year and years before. We came up with endless words to describe your greatness. But for the sake of this video, we're gonna talk about 3 adjectives: intuitive, adorable, and supportive.
In this past year and years before, your intuition has built a creative and interactive learning environment that we may never have experienced anywhere else. You did the impossible and may not have realized that you facilitated us in not just learning the curriculum, but finding a passion and interest in science. You taught us to look at life in a different way. Every lab we do, whether it's bubbles in art of science or extracting iron from cereal in chemistry, you make it an experiment that we can always remember. Your intelligence has inspired us to become science enthusiasts ourselves.
As you know, you are the cutest facilitator we have ever had.
Cutest facilitator ever. Correction.
How excited you get when we are making s'mores over our camp stoves or learning how to balance equations for the first time is so admirable. Your passion for not just teaching us the new curriculum, but teaching us all about the passion for science is so adorable. We're lucky to have your class, our first and second period, so that our whole day is just brightened by your smile.
Especially before the 6th graders.
Yeah, because they're...
Lastly, we would like to give thanks to your support. You are more than a facilitator. You have definitely become our friend. Someone who we can approach and rely on for academic help or just like cheering up in general. I can't tell you how many times that you've made my worries disappear by just being yourself. I think I can speak for all of us by saying that you are comforting to speak to and definitely to be around. You always make a good day even better.
We've had an amazing year, and we thank you for being such an incredible facilitator who is intuitive, adorable, and supportive. We wish you the best at graduate school, and we're so lucky to have been your final chemistry class at ACLC. Please visit us because you're someone we will definitely miss and want to see again. Thank you for such an awesome year. You have taught us so much, and we wish you the best of luck in your future.
Farewell.
We love you